In this video, we are going to be looking at the creation of a task. However, this task is going to be created by a supervisor for somebody who will be the owner of that particular task. Now let's understand the use case, and as before, this demonstration will be done on the mobile device as well. The use case is very simple. The ASM Jharkhand has just received a phone call from a key outlet in Ranchi. The outlet owner has a grievance which pertains to a promotion that was run in his outlet 2 months back. The ASM needs the SE of Ranchi to quickly resolve this, as this outlet is very important. So the use case here is the ASM will now create a task for the SE with himself, that is the ASM, as the supervisor for that task. Let's go to the mobile device of the ASM and let's see how he sets about creating this task. This is the mobile device of the ASM Jharkhand. He goes into Expal, goes to the home screen. He would go to the total items and select create task. In the task creation screen, the supervisor sets about creating this specific task. So he says resolve Ajay grocery. The titles will need to be quite short. The description can be pretty long. So he says resolve Ajay grocery is the issue. Trade promo resolution pending for 2 months is the description. The owner for this is the SC Ranchi, because the SC Ranchi is the one who is going to get this task resolved. The overseer gets entered later. Like before, there will be a start date. Let's say the start date is today, and the ASM expects that this should be done in a week's time. So he gives 10th as the end date. There's no task target, there's no source. As before, on parentage, just enter ad hoc. Criticality is an optional field. You may want to say this is very high criticality because of the nature of the shop involved. And the next review date gets punched in by the supervisor at the time of creation, and he wants an update as early as Monday, even though the task itself needs to be completed only by 10th. So he wants a status update on 6th, and that's pretty much it. All the inputs are entered, and now the supervisor just presses the create button. Now sometimes when all the inputs are not provided, the system will prompt you for that, and the field which is left unentered will be flagged in red like this. So in this case, the overseer has not been entered. So he enters himself as the overseer and now says create. So now you can see that this task has been created. However, it is still not in the active list, and there is one task now in the pending with others panel out here. So if you go in there, you will see that resolve Ajay grocery is pending creation, and the reason it is pending creation is that the owner has to accept that task. Till the owner accepts the task will not be active. Now let's move to the owner's screen. Now we are in the screen of SC Ranchi. So we go to his home screen, and the SC Ranchi will now see this one particular task out here saying pending with me. That means there is a certain task or some item on which he needs to act. So he presses that, goes right in, he sees this task saying resolve Ajay grocery, it is pending creation. He goes in there, takes a look at it. He realizes that the ASM Jharkhand has sent this to him, and he takes a quick look at it, looks at the next review date, looks at the original end date, and agrees to resolve this issue by the timelines that are mentioned. So he will accept it. Once he has accepted it, this task is now not in the pending with me panel anymore, because that has been cleared. Now when the SE Ranchi goes to his total items, he will see that resolve Ajay grocery is now an active task, and the same will reflect for the supervisor also, and this will continue to be on this list until the owner closes this along with the approval of the supervisor. That concludes the workflow for a task that is created by a supervisor.